Okay, guys, the days of not knowing what keywords to use for your SEO on Etsy are gone. The days of not knowing what to sell on Etsy that people actually want to buy are also gone. And this is because Etsy have recently released a new feature that has quite literally changed the SEO and niche research game forever, guys. And it can be a complete game changer for you personally on your Etsy shop if you use it correctly. And that's what I'm going to show you in today's video, guys. We'll talk through exactly what this new update is and how you can use it to the best of your abilities. And guys, I've sold on Etsy for a few years myself now, and I rarely see them bring out anything this powerful. So let's start. And of course, you want to know what is the update. And essentially, guys, the update is just the addition of this brand new sparkling marketplace insights feature. And so it can be found under the stats section of your shop manager just here. And essentially, guys, in a nutshell, it's just a place that we as sellers on Etsy can see the actual search data that people are physically typing in to the Etsy platform, guys. And this is huge for us. And you see, guys, when you just actually go onto this section, you're first just going to get presented with all of the relevant data that directly relates to the actual products that you're personally selling on your Etsy store. And so in this instance, for example, I'm logged into my mug print on demand shop. Lo and behold, it gives me information about mug related search terms. And what you can see here, guys, is the actual search volumes for each of these search terms. And this is the actual legitimate number of searches that have taken place on Etsy related to the products that you directly sell on the platform. And then I'll just show you how this works here, guys. So if I click onto one of these related keywords here, like full mug, for example, you can see the search trend for it. So you'll know if it is a search term that more people are searching throughout this time period, or if it's a search term that is starting to drop off and lose a bit of momentum. So for this example, guys, you can see over the last 30 days, there have been 10.7K searches for a full mug on Etsy with 158K search results or listings showing up. And now I do just want to say, guys, with this, one thing to bear in mind is that when listings are put on ads, you've probably noticed this yourself, right? They show up twice in searches. So you've got the advertised listing and then the normal listing. So 158K search results, that could actually be a lot less listings because a lot of listings do use ads on Etsy nowadays. So just one thing to bear in mind here, it's only the results that they count here, not the individual listings that you're competing against. And now, guys, I'm going to talk to you as well about how we can best leverage all of this data, because there is a lot of data. But if you just scroll down a bit, you can see here the headline act of this new feature, and that is the similar items and exploratory ideas search data. And the great thing about this, guys, is that not only can you see the search volumes for the search terms that you use, but you can also see the volumes for the search terms on your products that you could be using that maybe you haven't thought of, or you just haven't included for whatever reason. And this could be an absolute game changer for your SEO, guys, okay? Because you can now essentially see the true data on search volumes in comparison to the competition or keywords that are directly related to the products that you are selling, as given to you by Etsy, by the way, guys. And this is another key fact that I just want to point out with all of this, all right? This is Etsy-driven data. And if Etsy are telling you that a certain keyword is similar to a keyword that you're using or similar to a keyword for your product, that tells you a little bit about how Etsy think about things in terms of, search rankings, in terms of the algorithm that they employ. All right, guys, like, you know me, I'm a massive nerd for stats, and I thought Christmas came early. Like, I'm recording this in September. To me, this is a little slice of an early Christmas present. But anyway, guys, what I want to do is just go back out here. I just want to go on a different one here, such as a Halloween mug. And you can see that, like I said, I'm filming this in late September, the 24th to be exact. The searches for the Halloween related products, they are starting to pick up. And so again, guys, this is why I keep saying that we need to be listing Halloween products 1 month before search terms always start to pick up, to give your products time to, actually register on the algorithm, register with Etsy. And to know when these search terms like Halloween products actually start picking up on Etsy, that's just so valuable when it comes to actually knowing when we as sellers can start listing our items. Because, if you see the search term starting to pick up now, for example, 1 month prior is when I now need to be listing my products, if not 6 weeks prior. It's invaluable information, guys. And again, just like the previous example, you can also see the search volumes in comparison to the competition for the keywords is very, very good. I wish they gave you the ratios, but not going to do everything for you, are they? But now, guys, I also want to show you this other exploratory ideas feature, okay? And now this is perfect for us when it comes to our product and niche research on Etsy. And what it's going to do, guys, this is definitely how I'm going to be using it personally, is it's going to give you some great ideas for new products that you can make, and it's going to help with the targeting of your existing products. And guys, this is what I'm saying. Etsy is literally so simple, and when you look at it like this, it simplifies things even more. If you sell a good product to a big enough audience of people that want to buy it, and that there is demand and search terms here proven for a product with a niche, or for a niche that has relatively low competition, then you will have a higher chance of making sales for that product. Etsy is an algorithmic game. We all choose to play the game, and the game has just got a little bit easier for us, in my opinion. And now I just want to show you guys how this actually works in practicality, all right? So if I go to the corporate gifts one here, okay, and then basically I'm just going to scroll down here and go to the similar item section, you can see that there's a search term here. This might have stuck out to you already, guys. There's a search term here for luxury corporate gifts. And guys, just pause the video for a little bit if you want here and just really take note of this. Look at the search volumes in compared to the competition. This is insanely low competition for very, very, very good search volumes. And this is, remember guys, direct feedback from Etsy. This is not skewed in any way. This is direct traffic from Etsy, and it is extremely powerful. And of course, guys, that then does beg the question, right? And I'm sure some of you are wondering already as well. What does this do to the Etsy SEO research apps that have become such good friends for us over the last few years? Well, guys, and I'm going to be very honest about this, and my answer is going to depend on what sort of seller you are. But if you are a serious seller, and I mean trying to get to that $500+ profit a month and making daily sales, then the research apps, you're not going to want to delete them. They are still going to be extremely valuable for you, okay? I use Everbee every single day, for example. This is not a sponsored video by Everbee, but I just want to say this and make this clear, right? I've had this new feature on Etsy for over a week now, and has it led to me stop using research app every single day? No, it has not. I've not changed the amount I use Everbee research apps, or, you know, research apps in general. For example, I use Everbee. You probably have your own one. That hasn't changed how much I use this app at all. And guys, full disclosure, like, you've probably seen some of my other Etsy videos before, right? If you haven't, come on. But, you know, if you have, you'll know that Everbee, they sponsor my channel. And I'm just still going to say this in full disclosure. Anyone that knows me, I don't care about that, right? I'm going to give you the facts. And research apps, no matter which one you use, they still give you so much more information than what Etsy is currently giving you on here. Because, you know, things that research apps give you that Etsy just don't give you, you know, things like the ability to see all of this data, but they do present it in a more easily to digest manner, in my opinion. And another thing that Etsy is just not going to give us, right, is the individual listing data, okay? So Etsy may start sharing us some search terms. They're never going to give us individual listing data. Okay, guys. I mean, I certainly don't think they will anyway. But in my opinion, this is something that is so valuable, and I am still always going to be using SEO research apps for, regardless of what Etsy are giving us with the search terms here. And again, guys, I'm just going to be open-handed with you. If you're a much more of just a casual Etsy seller, say like you've only got a few hours a week on your shop, you just want a couple $100 extra, you know, probably I'd say don't bother with the research apps in that case. What Etsy's giving you here now, you can spend a few hours really studying it. That could well be enough for you to improve your SEO, get enough product ideas, and really move your shop forward. That could be enough. But like I said, guys, nothing in this world is free. And even if that is you, this Etsy research is still going to come at a cost, okay? Because you might have noticed they only give you 15 searches for free per week until you've got to then upgrade to Etsy Plus, which is $10 a month. And again, if you want my honest opinion whether Etsy Plus is worth it or not, before this update came out, I'll have said a big fat no. After this update's come out, I'm going to say a big fat yes. Because in my opinion, guys, this has made it very worth it. And just from a business point of view, this is a very smart business move. by Etsy, in my opinion. For those of you out there that are more interested in the business side of things and you like studying big business, which I personally do, this is a major business play by Etsy. And yeah, hats off to them. I think it's smart. I think it's very smart. It's definitely going to give you the best chance of success. And I think whenever you start a new business, you always want to go into it with the best chance of success. So yeah, for the cost of $10, even on top of a research app, if you're a bit more serious, I think that is well worth it. And the little marginal gains that you could get from, say, one good keyword, one good search term, one good product idea, if that ends up becoming a bestseller, you've made your year's money back in profit in just one listing. And guys, just on the subject of giving yourself the best chance on Etsy, for those of you that are more serious sellers on Etsy, or certainly you want to get to a more serious level, then you might find a bit of value in checking out the Etsy Accelerator community that I run. It's got all of my step-by-step full breakdown training courses on there for the exact strategies that I employ on Etsy. It's literally made to take all of the guesswork out of what you're doing through these proven strategies. Very easy for you to just follow along. It's also got live interviews in there from people who have actually employed these strategies and made 5-figure incomes with it per month, which is very impressive. And also, guys, just on top of that, it's a very friendly community. Like, you know, it's just a nice community to be a part of. Helps you enjoy the journey just so much more, in my opinion. If you want to check it out, link as always in the video description. Otherwise, guys, you might enjoy some of this other free content on YouTube. Just want to give as much advice as I possibly can. Take good care of yourself. Look after yourself as always. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.